And hello everybody, as promised, it is Dishonored 2, where you actually get a chance to play as either Corvo or Emily. Figured, you know what, might as well just go ahead and keep on playing, and honestly, very clear, I probably don't need a tutorial, but it might be just fun for at least a little bit of, extra story and stuff like that. So why not, you know?
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Speaking of, I should make sure to do this. Probably audio, subtitles, all dialogue, yes, headphone. Okay, and that should be good.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is
Well,
my
would you
city.
look at that, huh? God, it's just so dark, but also just so
What
pretty.
training regimen does father have in store for
All
me
right,
today?
Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
I like that it still does the vignette for the crouches.
I'll have to climb up and over. That's sliding. All right, good.
Hurry! Have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Did it.
That's going to be useful for when I need to inevitably
What's
run away
next?
later. Actually, let's also take a look at... I'm gonna just turn motion blur off. This is normally a pretty safe thing to do. Just that way no one has an awful time watching. Ooh, that visual effect over the screen is just always nice too. I love being a big nerd about a lot of this stuff and being like, yeah, like I know it's just an effect applied as an overlay. And I think it's like, yeah, getting that just like that being fun, and then you step out as just water washing over for a sec, and then having like even in the bottom left having that, almost as if it's like a camera lens that's slightly smudged. Like just little touches like that that just make it fun and also feel
Only I
extra,
could spend every day running
grungy and
jumping.
dirty.
Now to test my agility.
Come to me.
Hey buddy, long time no see.
Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Press B to toggle stealth mode. Crouching down and walking silently. Your visibility in stealth mode is greatly reduced. Stay behind cover and outside of being detected. Who would have thought?
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
It's like, of course I can sneak up on you. And we still got that sweet lean. Don't mind if I do. Oh.
Get behind the enemy, catch them by surprise, and choke them.
When enemies begin to detect you, an awareness meter is displayed overhead. Yep,
Unconscious.
sounds about right.
Move up quietly and apply.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's my girl.
What a just like ruggedly good looking guy, you know?
Stay low and out of your enemy's line of sight.
Quiet as a lynx stalking a gazelle.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
I also think it's nice too because the font's definitely different if I'm not just imagining it, but it's got a nice like personalized style to it that I like a lot as well. Oh.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, just ignore that first one that I made because I wasn't paying attention to what I was shooting to, but also it's closer to feeling like you actually pick it up as opposed to just holding out in front of you. It's already interesting noticing like the little bits of differences between the first game and this game.
Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Oh, I might be able to handle that.
Good. Well done.
Yeah, you don't stand a
Very good.
chance.
You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
Ouch.
Block with your blade. You're quick.
Eh,
Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
there we go. See, that I wish was in the first one because that would make some situations a lot better, but
Go for the fatality.
we love the versatility, you know? Ouch.
Come on. While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow.
Nice little leg sweep. And
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
ooh. Now what possible trouble could come our way, you know? Oh, let's see. You know what? We're gonna do just medium. Let's take it nice and easy on ourselves, but not the easiest, but not super difficult because we already know my luck with it.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces.
Also, so I wonder, is there any real like
All those
reference
years
to
later,
us being her
I
father in the
never
first
really wanted
one?
me to be. Now, we face a new crisis.
I feel like that'd be an
monster
interesting
capers
thing to
of
look
Holland
up and try
crowned
to figure
killer has
out.
been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
When in doubt, run away. That's how I've handled my life up to this point. And everything's gone great.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Yeah, I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong here.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
Hell yeah, we
My father was Emperor Yu
love her
Jacob
design.
Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue.
God, I just love it so much.
Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's all.
Also, though, it's so obvious that she's
All
just
of you.
evil.
Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Let's see. I definitely feel like I want to just play. I think since we just spent a bunch of time with Corvo, I think it would be fun to play as Emily. And who knows, maybe I'll just go back through and play as Corvo.
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cold's prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
It's like clearly a sword that would actually be really, really useful to have.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside their chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father.
Back at it again.
I need to get out of here.
Let's see. At least a couple letters.
Ramsey knows what he's doing. The man's moving up in the world. He's old blood. One of the good families. And now that he's helped the rightful empress...
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Also,
Remember that.
I feel like that's such a nice little addition too that actually gives you the like animation of hand over to the door. I just love how pretty stuff like this ends up looking too. Very much a big fan.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Even just like the nice little details of the typewriter and... Ooh, the text is actually faded on here. Either that or it's low resolution, but...
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
It is genuinely just very pretty, though.
The Hound Pits pub. I can't believe it, but I actually miss those times.
It's like, when days are a lot simpler than what we're dealing with now. Ah, there we go.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Don't mind if I do. It's my coin.
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried.
Sorry, I can't talk to you because when I do, you'll die. So if I just ignore you forever... Oh.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to
You
get
could say
out
he's a
the
little
tower,
stoned right now.
Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Oh, we won't be able to open it though without
This
having
won't
our
open
key.
without my ring. Ramsey has it.
Good night.
Put in a request for new boots, and what did I get? A sock. One useless sock. This shirt reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Oh, trust me, you won't need a spare uniform for long. Maybe it'll be fun to do like a low chaos playthrough in this one and then play as Corvo and roleplay it as a or roleplay like a high chaos.
We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
The natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
I think it would be fun to have Corvo be like, you know what? I did this whole non-lethal thing and nothing good came out of it, so like I said, maybe we'll get to see kind of both sides of things for this one. Okay.
Where are you hiding?
What?
Your reign is over, Your Majesty. I'll bring your...
I don't know how he saw me there, but okay. Well, joke's on him. I can actually knock him out when we're in a fight, so. And you, my friend, are getting locked into the safe. But it's funny because it's like
Sokolov made this lock.
So what's funny about this, right, is that I'm pretty sure there's no way out. Let me just lock this.
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
Ah, well, we're gonna eat some of the food. Didn't want to wake you this morning. If you give me some to say goodbye 100 times yesterday night, and the only chance I get to see you with your hair flutter away while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your emperor's face. Makes me happy that I know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Marley, but I'm needed there. I'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per Royal Protector function, know that I'm joking and perfectly aware that white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Crystal. Take care of my daring Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. But on the bright side, I'll get this all set up. Don't mind me, just...
I'll need this. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. This could be handy.
But I can take a little bit of extra money at least. But I do love that though, we're just like, okay, cool, have fun being locked up against all of the valuable stuff. I was like, you're not going anywhere, and this dude's definitely like, oh, well, no, I guess if there's rations and stuff like that, he's fine, but I was like, he's definitely dying before he gets out of here, right? I guess it depends on how long the actual story takes place in this game, but hey, we're off to a good start. Save your game often. Nah, why would I ever do that?
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
Let's see. Okay, and so far we don't have anything else, so we'll just deal with this. Like I said, I'm gonna do another non-lethal playthrough just because why not?
I've got to get out of Dunwall.
I do also just love the design of this pistol, and like, ooh, the rotating bit in there too is really nice. I wonder if it's like a fan of some sort or what,
Somehow
but
Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
it's a little bit of whale oil on the ground, I think. And I can do drop takedowns. Nice.
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Can't crouch as fast as I like, but still gonna teabag him, you know? Nice little traitor there. And I'm gonna eat your bread, because... Just the thought of throwing a glass at someone that's unconscious and being like, alright, well, you deserve this.
I need to find a ship.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Always alert.
I mean, what? I couldn't personally verify.
Gotta be soon.
Yeah, there's no way I could personally verify who's done what, so... Oh, well, I guess if they're not dead, then...
The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason. What was it?
Can we? Yeah, now that's what I call some stealth gameplay right there. Saw us, we immediately just evaded him and then hooked around, knocked him out, and no one's the wiser. Peekaboo. Hello. Gonna move? That does suck though, is like, so now they can see you with the lean. Well, I didn't expect him to immediately see me, but that's fine.
Attention,
Don't turn around.
Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Don't mind me. Yeah, that's gonna get me out of a lot of situations. I can already tell, as it's already done it. What, that's the third or fourth time in 30 minutes? Definitely won't see me complaining about it though, but like I feel like I can maybe do a little bit better, but look, it's our old rap buddies.
Citizens of Dunwall, listen up. For the sake of your family, turn over all information concerning Emily Caldwin.
Gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
And treason. Hey, who is?
What?
What was that?
Really go for a whiskey or something.
This dog.
Okay.
Finally know your
Well, I threw him, and it did nothing to that guy. He just ran right through it. Okay. Alright. Apparently, at least at this stage in the game, when you throw a person at someone else, it doesn't just,
What? I'll look around. Now, well. Hey.
Haha. I now have become trash. My life goal finally achieved.
Coins for that cat lab? No more, thank you. This is a dump anyway.
Okay.
Interesting getup you have
Gotta
there.
keep my mind on my
Covering your
duties.
face.
Forget about that kiss. That kiss.
Alright, weirdo.
Caldwin's a final. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
Hey, what's up?
I can't do anything for you.
Why cover
You
your
better
face?
run.
Are you worried someone might recognize you?
No, I'm not worried. Why would I be worried? Maybe there's something good up here.
This is a terrible scene. Who wants to keep watch over a place where someone was just gutted, even if it was an ass like Ichabod Boyle?
Maybe the crown killer will come back. Might be wounded. Maybe an easy way for me to earn a medal. So he says, keep alert. And I says, I am alert. I've been alert.
Something's
He
gotta
says,
give.
Oh. Ooh. Don't mind if I do, just a little bit of coin. Do this just to heal up a little bit.
I still gets me one. But then if I eat it, no, if he eats it, then what?
You know what? What if we... I just want to jump down from here and... he's not going to be far enough over, is he? Is there anyone else in here with him? No, it's just him. Oh no, there's literally someone right there. Doo-doo-doo. First we're gonna pickpocket you and then choke you up.
Poor guy.
All I can think about is just like day 5 of no hugs, like just something dumb like that. And I know Twitter is just absolutely brain rotted me, but it's fine. I'm used to it, you know. Well, a lot of saves to have for it being just completely empty, huh? Dang. Alright, well. I guess we'll just get out of here. It's like, yes, another day of me being like, I'll just walk out a door without even bothering to look any direction. Hey, how are you feeling?
I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
A lot's wrong with this city, I'll tell you what. Don't worry, I'll set it right. Don't turn around.
We've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me. You don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death.
Come
Aid
on.
the City Watch in this time of transition.
Just keep going, dude. Okay.
Damn it. I need to pee. That devil was called. What was that? I'll search you.
Do this.
This won't take long.
And
See what you think you're scaring me?
Anyone here?
oh no. Not what I meant to do at all. I'll be honest. You know what?
We've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
My
Think you're this won't take long.
Do 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 do.
You ready?
Joke's on you.
What am I going to do?
Hey.
Something's going on at Dunwall Tower.
What's up, buddy?
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Ooh. First of all, didn't kill anyone. Ghostly. Nope. 3 bodies. 11 detections. Nice. Ooh, I love the little graph on the right side that just has the 4 different directions it can go. Didn't find any of the paintings, but not super worried about that. And at least a special actions. Are we getting a little bit of deja vu here?
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
Oh, yeah.
What is this place? Where am I?
Where am I?
I can feel something moving closer.
Always love an objective that's just like move through the void.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood?
Maybe.
I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
I do think that's cool too, that there's a no power mode specifically. But of course we're gonna take the power.
Inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
On the edge of glory, maybe?
All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
I like when they change stuff up like this, and because I think, I'm not gonna swear by it, but Emily and Corvo have like slightly different abilities.
What is that? It feels familiar.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Nice. And we're gonna go ahead and set that here. I guess I'll set it up here. God, I just love like the ominous, shadowy void. It's like I would never not be a fan of stuff like that.
Who is Delilah really? How could she?
Also, she
I
has
don't
completely
understand.
different hair color here.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
It's like I wonder what else
When I
could
was
you
10
want.
years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Like I said, so far I do just love that this game has a bit more style to it. Not that the first one didn't, but it's like, it's clear that they, you know, kept progressing forward in here, which I'm a big fan of. More maps. I do also like having just a little chance to look at all the stuff you got. Dark vision. Delivering security system through walls, visual routes and their current destination. Obviously, we gotta get dark vision right off the bat because that's gonna carry me through a lot of the game. I also like that there's like just a bit more in terms of like stuff to actually upgrade and do, and yeah, this will be a fun time, and I definitely think it'll be worth doing a second go around of like high chaos playthrough, just because I was like the first game already had a lot more options, but you can tell that they've got even more for this one, and like the ability to deflect projectiles into people around you I feel like would be fun. Obviously there's like being able to use Domino to like link people together, and then yeah, I'm very excited for actually having a chance to do a little more, at least. But now you must have heard about the coup in Dunwall. Don't worry, I'm safe hiding far away from with friends. I implore you, don't try anything reckless, and don't go back to Crystal. Stay in Wellington, there's nothing you can do against Delilah. Can't say I have a solid plan yet, but you know how well I improvise in desperate situations. Remember the time I kept a straight face during the watch officer's report? All while sitting at my desk without pants. If I survive that, I'll get through all this. For now, I need to stay hidden and act alone. Trust me, we'll see each other again, I promise. But, alright, so... you know what, let's at least get briefing on the next bit. It's not what you're used to, living in a palace with all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along the way. Need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over this city, there are underground black market shops, like for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law. but it could make a difference between the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on the crossbows again for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. Like we can repair things that got busted up. Like the storage door. And pay the port tax to look the other way. This is one thing I like too, is like giving me a little bit of a hub area that I can also explore around again. But before we go messing around too much, is at least get...
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Let's get a quick briefing before we call it here.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
I do think that's such a vibe though, where it's like, look, if you if you need my luck when clearly I'm not having a good time, it's like, we're all out of luck at that point. But there's a way to get out there. Give myself some coin. There we go. Nice. Get ourselves at least a little bit of money and then do a nice deed. But I think that is a great place to call it for this one. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, obviously don't forget to subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I will see you in the next one.